basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now Atlanta starting five. And he dunks it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And there's the screen. The three is up. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And the basket is good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Warriors, number 1.
And give them credit. They're earning every one of those second chance points with their relentless effort.
Off the inbound pass. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Tipped. Out to the wing. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. To shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They set the pick. Fades away, and he buries his first look. The Warriors lead by 8. To the wing on the left. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
From 12 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oh, yes! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Hawks trail by 10. A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. There's a screen. The shot. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Five on the clock. The 3 is up. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Hammers the lob through.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The Hawks need to get one up here. Off target from outside.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
He drops it from range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume is... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Two-handed slam.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 11. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pure from three-point range. 10 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Fires from the wing. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
From deep. Warriors with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
Yeah, these teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Lets it go. Unable to get that one. Hawks trail by 14. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The Warriors lead by 12. To the inside. The hook shot. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Hawks trail by 12. Puts up a deep 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
He's got 6. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
Line for the Hawks. Number 12. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Goes up on the baseline, and there's another one for the Warriors. Hawks trail by 11. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's a pick. Driving inside, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. 2 for 10, and he's cold out there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Warriors lead by 13. 1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Releases from 15. No luck on that one. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Number 35, first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. The Warriors lead by 16. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Got a piece of it. To win the cold spell. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him. Out left to the wing. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Good work there as it goes.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Tries to break his ice. Good on the bucket.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Puts up a 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Golden State Warriors. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hawks trail by 14. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
The Warriors lead by 11. And for Atlanta. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And for Golden State. Fires the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Number 28, second personal foul, first team foul. At the
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 19,
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Atlanta shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Count that one. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
From deep three-point land. No luck on that one.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Hawks trail by 13. They set a pick from deep three-point land. Atlanta again missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
A shot to stop the run. No good on the shot.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
With the hook shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
From deep, the offensive rebound puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 11.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
To the middle. Shoots. And there's the rejection. He takes it in. And he jams it home with authority.